Good morning, Evans Park and Franklin Avenue, and welcome back to another Bake with Mr. Price. I have a fun breakfast idea for Liam and Fiona, so when they get up, they'll have a nice little treat to start their online learning. And here's what I'm gonna make. I need 1.25 cups of already prepared pancake mix. I happen to have that in the house. So I need a cup. It's a cup. And 1/4. Okay. So there's 1.25 cups in there. Now, I need 1 egg. All right. I need 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2. Pretty easy. And now I need 1/2 cup of milk. So here's 1/4, 1/2. Good. Now I need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. 1, 2. And that's it. I'm going to take my whisk. I'm going to bring the bowl closer to you. So that didn't take many ingredients at all. And you'll see this will thicken up. I need an ice cube tray, but my pot wasn't big enough to hold the entire tray. So I just took a pair of scissors and I cut my tray in half. So this will be for this recipe only now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my vegetable oil and I'm just gonna very lightly give that a couple little squirts. And then I'm gonna take a drop of food coloring, a couple drops actually, and I'm gonna mix that into my batter. That's more like it. Stir it up well. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take 2 spoons, and you don't need a lot. Take a spoonful, and you're gonna put it into the tray, and I'm gonna use the other spoon to help me scoop it in. Easy, right? All right. I don't want to overfill it. If I overfill it, I'm running the risk of this spilling over. Because we're gonna put this in a pot with some simmering water, and we're gonna steam it. So here's my first 8. And I'm gonna give it a little tap like this. See how it kind of leveled everything out nicely? And now what I need is some other ingredients to make my project. And I want to show you what I'm inspired by today. If you look over here on Mr. Price's kitchen wall, I collect little yellow chickens. Do you see them there? So there's my little chicken display. So I'm gonna make little tiny pancake chickens. So to do that, I'm gonna use some corn, which will be for the little chicken's beak. So you need 2 kernels, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and I'm just gonna push those in. So you take 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and give it a little push. Now, I was looking for some dark objects for the eyes that are edible, and chocolate wouldn't work because chocolate would melt in the steam. I was looking around and I found some quinoa. Quinoa is a grain, and you can see it comes in all different colors. So that's a good idea. But I found some raisins, and what I did was, one raisin would be way too big for his little eye. So I just cut the raisins into little pieces. Do you see the one with the face? Let's see if I can get it on the camera for you. Yeah, I think the raisin's gonna work great. Okay, so boys and girls, I finished with the chickens. Don't they look great? And now they're ready to go into the steamer. So I'm gonna just turn around the camera for you. Back you up a little bit. There. Okay, so boys, oh, look who's here. Good morning, Boris, how are you? All right, so boys and girls, you can see I have my pot of simmering water. You know, what I did was I took some tin foil and I just bunched it up into a gigantic donut, and I'm laying that in the bottom. So you can see the pot is simmering with the water, and I have about an inch or two. And they sit right on top of that tin foil. Do you see them in there? Okay. So I'm gonna put the lid on. And that's gonna simmer for 10 minutes, and I can't wait to see them, and hopefully they'll look like little chicks. All right, boys and girls, it's been 10 minutes. I can't wait to open the lid and see how they look. I'm gonna take the camera closer to the pot. That way you guys can see too. Oh, I hope they came out all right. Let's check them out. Can you guys see? All right. Oh, wow, there they are. Do you see how cute they are? Let me move in closer. And they're done. I'm gonna take my tongs and my oven mitt just to be safe. And I'm gonna take them out. Try to find something to grip onto. Do you see how cute they are? Oh. All right, so boys and girls, I'm gonna let these cool off for 1 second, and then I'll show you the final step to the project. All right, so boys and girls, my little chickens are cooling off here, and they're perfectly steamed. And I found this beautiful green bowl, and I wanna put them on a little nest, and I didn't have Easter grass yet, but I did find some alfalfa in our refrigerator. So I'm gonna take some of this, lay it down, and hopefully Liam and Fiona will eat some of the alfalfa, which is a nice healthy snack. See that? Looks like they're little grass. And now I'm gonna see if I can get out these little chickens, and I remember I sprayed it before. Okay, so there's a little chicken. You can see it looks like a little loaf of bread, and I'm gonna start putting them onto the nest. All right, so boys and girls, I put my chickens into their nest, and you can see the alfalfa looks great. I think they're adorable, and when Liam and Fiona get up, I think they're gonna really like this breakfast. Give this recipe a try with mom or dad. It's pretty easy to do. And I hope you enjoyed this cooking segment with Mr. Price, and stay tuned for our next episode where I'll be making something fun for us to try. Talk to you soon.